Hi, EJ. It's great to see you again. Thank you for coming in and meeting with Miss Beller today. How did you do in your tennis match yesterday?
Um, it was good. We played great, but it was canceled after the first game because of the rain.
Oh, that's a bummer. So I hear the tennis team is doing really good this year. How do you think they're doing?
Overall, we have a winning record, and as of now, that's all that matters.
Oh, that's great. Good job. So, EJ, when we met last, I shared with you that even though I'm here at the school in a counseling role, I'm still in the process of getting or earning my master's degree in counseling to be a school counselor. So, I'm in the internship portion right now, so I'm getting close. So, today, with that being said, today I will be recording our conversation, and I have obtained the proper parental permission slip that you brought back to me the other day, so thank you for that. And so with your permission, as well as the signed copy from your mom, our conversation is going to be recorded so that I can share it with my professor and show him the ability that I have learned how to properly assess and refer. Is that okay?
Yes, that is okay.
Okay. So our conversation will remain confidential, so it's going to be private. However, there may be times when I do need to break confidentiality, and that would be I would need to inform someone else if I feel like you pose a danger to yourself or others, or if somebody is harming you. Do you understand? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so our session today is going to look like this. I'm going to ask you some questions. The answers that you give me are going to help me determine the need that I can help you with or that I can refer to somebody else. Okay, do you have any questions before we begin?
I do not.
Okay, great, let's get started. So EJ, what would you like to accomplish with our meeting today?
Well, I really want to go to college, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because, well, I feel like there is no way for me to go to college, to make it work.
Okay. So first of all, EJ, that's awesome that you want to go to college. I know that the counselors in the building, including myself, we've really been pushing that information out to the juniors and seniors about post-secondary paths and careers. So I'm glad that you've got that in your brain. I recall last week when we talked, you really liked your journalism class. Did you end up going on the journalism retreat?
I did. I went with the seniors and some of the juniors. We learned a lot, and we met some really cool people, and they gave us inspiration about journalism and writing.
Well, that's awesome. That sounds like you had a lot of fun. So let me ask you a question. So why do you say that you don't think you will be able to go to college?
When I talk to my mom about going to college, she doesn't encourage me to go, so that makes me not want to go. So I don't think I should go.
Okay, so your mom doesn't encourage you. She doesn't think you should go to college. Why do you think she doesn't want you to go to college?
She doesn't want me to go because she works 2 jobs, and she says that I don't need college. She says I need to just make money and to get a job to be successful.
I see. Okay. So your mom would rather you not go to college, so right after graduation, just get a job.
Yeah, she says she never went to college, and no one in her family ever went to college, and it's basically just a waste of money.
Okay. So how does that make you feel when your mom says that you shouldn't go to college? It's just a waste of money.
Well,
So let me ask you this question. On a scale from 1 to 10, okay, let's do it this way. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being that everything is great, okay, and 10 being that you're not feeling good, like everything stinks, it's not good, okay? So how are you feeling when your mom tells you that on that scale from 1 to 10?
personally, right now, about an 8. It stinks. I'm very disappointed. My grades are good right now. I found something I like to do, but overall, I just don't want to let my mom down.
It's very brave of you, EJ. It's very brave of you. So your mom never went to college. No one in her family went to college. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that is correct. My dad, he dropped out of school, and I never see him.
Can you think of a time when you were closer to like a 2 or 3 on that scale? Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah, there was this one time I was.
So what were you thinking then when you were closer that you're not thinking now?
I'd say that I was happier when I was at that journalism retreat. It was something that I could see myself doing in the future, but for college, you need a degree for that.
I'm glad that you realized that you were happier, especially at that retreat, and that you were doing your journalism and that's what you enjoyed doing. For as far as the degree goes, different types of journalism has different degrees, or a various career path, I should say. The degree is usually a bachelor's degree. You're in the academy program here at the school for journalism. How is that going for you?
It's been great. It's been really cool. It's awesome. Mr. Duncan is a great teacher. He explains things perfectly, and he's very funny. He really teaches in a way that just makes me excited to write.
Yeah, Mr. Duncan is awesome. He is a great teacher. We're very lucky to have him. He does a really good job with you guys. Okay, so EJ, I hear you saying that you really enjoy journalism. You really want to go to college. You're just kind of concerned about what your mom has said about her not going to college and just getting a job. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to suggest. So our district works with a community-based organization. It's called College Possible. College Possible is a college access organization, and they work with students that are just like you, in the same situation that you're in, okay? So my role as your school counselor here in the building will not change. I will be able to assist you to complete the necessary steps to go with College Possible, or to look into College Possible, I should say. I can definitely refer you, help with registration and financial aid, all of those things there too. So College Possible does have a website. I'm gonna write it down for you. It's college.possible.org and /Omaha. Make sure you look at that Omaha one. I'll send you this link too on your email address. You hit the school's email address so that you can just go ahead and download that, take a look at it, and then go to, once you're in that website, go to the different areas and just kind of do some research on it, okay? Also, you can share that with your mom. Do you have internet at home? Do you have internet access at home?
Yeah, we do
Okay.
have internet.
Okay, so you can share that with her. I can also print the materials so that she has a copy too. So College Possible is amazing. We work with this organization many times with students, so this will not be anything new to them. I'm super excited for you, and so when we meet next week at our regular time, have any questions for me after you have viewed that website and gone through and just kind of got familiar with it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I have no questions, but thank you, Ms. Beller.
Thank you, EJ.